Cardinals right-hander is ready to make his 6th start of the season. Last time out, pitched well against the Mets. No decision against New York. Threw over 100 pitches in that game, but he should be rested and ready to go on a perfect day to pitch. Amazing, too, with all that movement, Mark. He's only walked 4 guys in 29 innings, so he's had impeccable command, and he shows it there. Sweeper, and Turang is down on strikes to start the game.
Well, he gets 0-2 very quickly, and his aggressiveness is really important. Went over 100 pitches his last start, but this is a really nice slider.
Yelich, a 3-time All-Star. Ground ball up the middle. Nice pick. Long throws to JC, and not in time. Thomas did all he could to keep that on the infield and very nearly got Yelich, but it's an infield hit.
Here's William Contreras, Wilson's younger brother. Here's a swing, and there's a high pop fly into short right field. Here comes the Cardinal right fielder, Nootbaar. He has it. Contreras is out. Yelich is left on. The Cardinals are coming to bat in the bottom of the first at Busch Stadium.
Makes yet another start for the Brewers. Number 4 gave up a couple of runs his last time out against San Francisco.
Yeah, Brewers traded for him. They needed some help with that injured starting rotation. Dr. Quinn's the man they called upon. He's done a great job.
And ball 4. That's 10 games to walk to start the afternoon for Lars Nootbaar. A tip of the cap to him. And a good start for the St. Louis offense here in the first inning. Nice milestone for Nolan last night. Hit number 1,850 in the big leagues. One of 6 active players to reach that mark.
Contreras goes, and Arenado pops it up. William Contreras calling for it, makes the catch, didn't even toss the mask to the side.
Frelick leads things off for the Crew in his 21-game on-base streak for Sal. Pitch, and he got him looking. Now, Sonny Gray looks like he has the goods so far this afternoon. He is working ahead to all of these Brewers hitters, and the command looks like it is dialed in.
Priester was very wild in the first inning. I mean, he's missing in all 4 quadrants. That's hammered inside the line fair. That will ricochet off the sidewall. Gorman's thinking about 2. Double clutch from Bowers, and that costs him a sliding double.
That brings in Thomas Ajayci.
JC a spot start today. He's going to advance the runner. And a good job by Thomas to give himself up. Gorman moves up 90 feet. So JC puts it in play. And now Pedro Pajes, the key man in the inning. Let her rip, Pedro, if it's close. 3-1. He did. Fly ball center. Frelick drifting back. That'll get the job done. Gorman at third will tag. The throw will be lobbed in towards second, and the Cardinals manufacture a run.
Yeah, I love it. You can always go back to the aggressiveness of Gorman, legging out that double. Thomas Ajayci moving him over, and it's really simplified baseball, but you have a lead. Really good to watch, and Pedro Pajes finishing off the job. Excellent execution.
A fly out to right, a line out to left, and Bryce Turang bats for the second time. 4 for 10 now against Sonny Gray in his career. His hit hard to right field. Backing up is the Cardinal right fielder Nootbaar. He makes the play on the run in the gap in right center. He took a great route to that, and listen to the Newt cheers.
And now the home third starts with Mason Wynn, who's gotten hot after a ice cold start at the plate. That scorched fair down the left field line. That bounces off the sidewall. Mason Wynn turns and burns, and he'll slide in with a leadoff double.
Second leadoff double for the Cardinals here today, and Mason's first double of the year.
Well, we got him on, got him over, and got him in last inning. Let's see what Newt can do here. He walked to start the game. Drives that one to center. That's curling away from Frelick. Not going to get that. That's going to bounce off the top of the wall. That'll be a double. Wynn will score. It's 2-0.
You know, there are times to manufacture runs, and there's times to just slug. We've been hearing nothing but Nootbaar cheers here. His 4th double of the year. 2-0 Cardinals, and Wilson Contreras at the plate.
You go back offensively, just scoring that run in the last inning. So many people are against that, doing the little things. They want the big inning, but that sets a tone for your offense. It gives you a lot of confidence, but you do it by doing the little things.
Like that. Slow roller to short. That'll advance the runner. The unselfishness continues for the Cardinals. Productive out for Contreras. Nootbaar at third with 1 out. Donovan lined out his first time. Infield in again. And he's going to pick up another ribby. This one curling away again. That's down for a base hit. Donovan on his way to second. Nootbaar will score. It's 3-0 Cardinals.
Again, credit Wilson Contreras for setting up the table, and this is Brendan Donovan at his best. Hair on fire for these Cardinals, playing the game the way they're supposed to play.
So JC walks, they're loaded up for the catcher Pedro Pages. Cardinals are thinking we can land a knockout punch in the third. Swinging a ground ball to second base, moving left to Rang. He's got it on the second hop, throws out Pages. The inning is over.
Runners move up 90 feet. Rhys Hoskins will hit with second and third, 2 outs.
To the third baseman Arenado. He's got it. A line drive to third.
Another hard hit ball by Hoskins.
With nothing to show for it there. And Mason Wynn down to the left. I'm going to bet that we're going to get to a point where there will be an awful lot of Victor Scott II jerseys.
Mason goes the other way. That's on the green grass in right. Bowers got to it slowly. His throw to second, way off target. And the Cardinals again force the action on the base paths. They've got another double. This one comes with 1 out. Mason's got 2 base hits today.
All 5 hits, doubles.
One of them belonging to Lars Nootbaar, the man at the plate.
Up the middle and through for a base hit. Win around third. He's going to score. Nootbaar has another RBI. Milwaukee misses the cutoff man, and Nootbaar takes a free 90 feet. Rhys Hoskins was looking out at Sal Frelick to say, hey man, I'm standing here for a reason. He airmails the cutoff man, and Nootbaar never stopped running. He's moved a couple of runners up. He'll move another one up here as this ball's up the middle. Long off balance throw, and Hoskins can't get it. Nootbaar will streak around third. He's going to score. 5-0 Cardinals lead it.
So some sloppy defense for Milwaukee here this inning.
Pretty sure he has on the foil too. Line drive towards center. Victor on the run. Coming on. And a great diving catch. Yeah, swim move for Victor Scott. What incredible closing speed to Rob Bowers for out number 1.
Now the first step, and you can see straight up the middle, but that first step was excellent. He outruns this baseball, and the glove work by Victor Scott.
That's a fly ball into left center. And going out is the shortstop Wynn. He can't find it, and now diving and unable to come up with it is Donovan. And all the way into second goes Ortiz. So replay those 2 at bats back to back and tell me that baseball doesn't have a mind of its own. Is a soft liner into left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Ortiz rounding third. He's headed for home. Durbin hustling into second. Nobody was covering the bag, and he's in there with a hustle double. So Caleb Durbin with an RBI double, and the Brewers on the board. It's 5-1 St. Louis. Great base running by Caleb Durbin.
Sonny ready, his 3-1 pitch. Pickoff play. They've got him in a rundown. Cardinals break that out, and they will track him down for the second out.
Down by 4 runs. Not the play you want to make. Get being aggressive. That's a tough play for Durbin. So the walk extends the inning to Jackson Chourio. Turang on base again.
There goes the runner. 2-2 pitch is lined down the left field line. Turang around second, and he is not stopping at third. On his way home, here is the throw. It is cut off by Arenado. Jackson Chourio with an RBI double. It is 5-2 St. Louis. It's been a doubles party for both teams in this game.
A swing and a miss. Yelich goes for the sweeper down and in and strikes out. But the Brewers put 2 runs up.
That's a rough walk right there, considering the situation of the game. And it looks like he's going to get one more batter here.
He needs a double play ball. Ortiz has grounded into 4.
Lined off his glove up the middle. Diving stops at JC. They get the force at second. What a play. That saved a run. 2 outs. It's a 5-3 game.
Well, what makes this difficult is it ricochets off Sonny Gray's glove. Then JC athletically getting that forced out at second base. It's an outstanding play.
First and third, 2 outs. The 1-1 pitch for Capra. He gets onto this one, sends it high in the air, short right field. Lars Nootbaar, he's there. He has it. It could have been worse. A run on 2 hits and a walk.
Brewers have walked 4 batters in the game. Contreras with a single. Donovan with a single is at second. Arenado takes his place at first. And the stage is yours, Nolan Gorman.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Contreras held on the foul tip, and it's a strikeout of Gorman and a 0 put up by Abner Uribe.
See if Jackson Chourio can get something going against Matz. And a line drive to right field. That is a base hit. That's his 3rd hit of the game. Slight bobble by Nootbaar. And Pat Murphy digging in on Ryan Blakeney. Saw Blakeney say no more. Pat not pleased. Here's Yelich. Ground ball right side. Contreras goes to second, and it's thrown away. And the ball is now dead. And Churio's called out, and Pat Murphy is going to be hot right now.
Churio ran out of the baseline. The ball hit him. It deflected off his body, ended up in left field, and now Pat Murphy's coming out to say what's up with that. So the rule is a base runner can create his own baseline. But watch what Churio does here. He sees the ball coming and look at him veer into the infield grass. Can't do that. You have to run in a straight line. And that's what Hudson saw. And that's what Murphy is arguing here. Ryan Helsley will look for the save. He's gunning for his 5th of the season.
Second time in 2025 that he's gone back-to-back days. And how important is this one?
And a shallow fly into center and a base hit. Collins 2 for 2 against Helsley. 99-mile-an-hour fastball. And Collins is aboard to start the inning.
Turang a strikeout, fly out, walk, run scored, and another strikeout.
He hits it high in the air right center. Victor on the run, slowing at the edge of the track. Makes the catch. Turang just missed. 1 out. Here's Churio. He is heating up. He's 3 for 4 today.
It's the guy that you have to execute your pitches.
Is a fly ball deep left field. Back at the track. We are tied. Jackson Churio. A 2-run shot. It is 5-all in St. Louis. His 4th hit of the game. Jackson wasn't going to stay quiet for long.
From down 5-0, we are all square in the 9th. Trevor McGill is going to try and get this game into the 10th inning. His 10th appearance and just his 2nd of the road trip.
Nolan Arenado steps in for the Cardinals. Arenado rocking the bat back and forth.
Arenado hits it out of here. That's a Redbird winner. A home run. Fair down the left field line. Nolan Arenado's 3rd home run of the year ends the game, and they light up the fireworks in downtown St. Louis. It's a team meeting at home plate, and the Cardinals celebrate their 2nd straight 1-run victory.